Yeah, I was bucking in 95-degree weather, so little change, getting it processed. I got a few things to knock down over there, but some of it I'm saving. I'm gonna try to do some broad axe work on some of this. I don't know. We'll get up close to it here in a minute, but it doesn't look like a forest. But I'm really gonna try to utilize all of this, you know. The leaves will, the small sticks will burn in the fire pit, and these neighbors, and those neighbors have fire pits, so I think the firewood will disappear. We don't have a fireplace, so, you know, here I am chopping firewood and we don't have a fireplace. We do have a fire pit. But anyway, yeah, I really still, you know, going back to the last video, I think that's suitable, you know. The tree still is sick. It's got that rot that I showed you. It's at the base of the tree. How high up it goes, I don't know, but there's like a giant mouse hole at the bottom, and the black carpenter ants, they've just decimated it. But in wood related things, that made yesterday even more hot, the chainsaw chaps. But I had to get them. I had to, you know, these big saws that I'm running, you know, for the first time, just have to be safe. So I was in jeans and chainsaw chaps for about 5-6 hours. Oh, it was brutal. But I finally, you know, I just decided I just didn't have time for unboxings or anything, but this is I got the 372 running, and I found out it's an X-Torque. Well, it's just gonna have to be an X-Torque. Do I need a hot rodded saw? No. Will I send it to Bellhopper? Yes. But it's running good enough for a novice, you know? And incidentally, watching you logger guys flip those things around like they're nothing, my skinny little butt, oh boy, that's a workout. But anyway, it's running really well. I had to get the starting modus operandi because I kept flooding it. But I upgraded the dogs, new Oregon 32-inch, full house, full chisel. But don't those dogs make it look deadly? I mean, it's like putting racing slicks on the back of your car. And it's a beast. It's a beast. I mean, I was able to put rest the butt of the saw on my leg when my arms got tired and just walk around and buck. So, didn't somebody said stand up and buck? I don't know who that was. Oh, that was, is that the same guy that says Valvo? No, it isn't. Nope, you're right, Buckin, you're right. Yeah, I think most of the wood cutting and tree oriented stuff is gonna get the hashtag Buck and Billy Ray experience. Just because, you know, I'm not a pro, and so this channel's not centered around logging or the tree business. It's centered around a lot of different things. But when it comes to wood, it's about cutting wood. I think that's why I gravitate towards his channel and the logger fellas and the tree fellas. August Henneke, I've really been enjoying his channel and the way that he rigs stuff, and Buckin suggested Reg Coates, and I enjoy him. You know, it takes a special talent to rig stuff out and fly these big hunks of stuff across the top of a house and have the ground guy, you know, take care of it. But anyway, That's kind of that. So anyway, I said last Sunday when I was wrapping things up a little bit, that yeah, I was gonna get something, and I unboxed it because everybody does unboxings, and we're just gonna get straight to the point. I ordered. Let's see. I went to Highland Woodworking, which, being a woodworker, this catalog is very dangerous in itself. Fortunately, I already have a Lee dovetail jig, but they have the super duper pooper scooper hand planes and stuff for the kind of woodworking that I like to do. But I digress. In the comments of the order, yes, indeed, I did. I ordered a GB little axe. I said, pick me out one that's lovely. And so I thought I'd show you this, because this is the packing slip. And I don't know if you can you read that? They took the time to do that. So I thought that was worth mentioning. I mean, they know what it is. I know what it is. And so, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time oogling over it. We're going to go out and look at wood and chop a limb, and do the first couple of chops before we get with it and start limbing. But I like it because, it comes with the axe book. And then, see, that's where I stopped with it. I opened it, but I didn't take it out of the thing. So, let's see. I'm going to set you guys. Where can I set you guys? I set you guys right here. So, how's that? Yeah, pretty good. So, let's see. Where is Los Utility knife? And incidentally, I had to pass. Tree fella, I had to pass on the 125. So any of you Mac heads that are out there, there is a 1971 McCulloch Super Pro 125 for $550 on Facebook Marketplace. It's too far for me to drive, and honestly, I can't afford it right now. That's a super price though on it, and I wish I could afford it, but I can't. So anyway, I will love this axe book. Unfortunately, I can't use it with it where it's at, but someone in Sweden tied this knot on there like this. Why did they not put a loop on it? They tied a knot. So it was hard to get off, but yeah. A little bedtime reading there. American hickory, as expected. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can get, now we can bring things up here. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, dun-dun, dun-dun. Ooh-wee, Moses. Yeah. Granfors Brook. Pretty darn cool, I gotta say. Man, the mosquitoes are horrendous already this year. I'm just thinking of calling in an airstrike already. Wow. Almost straight up and down. A little bit rifts on. But, hey. the little sandal. It's an axe handle. Let's see, what do they actually call this? This is the Scandinavian forest axe. With a Birkenstock sandal. So anyway, what do you think? I think it's really got good balance. But I think rather than oogle over it, we're just gonna go put it to the test. We're gonna go do some stuff. Not much. Trying to keep it short today because after yesterday, man, that's a good thing I was at home. I could go in the garage and sit down next to the fan and kind of collect myself and wipe my brow. But hey, stand up and buck, indeed. I mean, that 372 was ripping. I mean, ripping. I mean, this is, you saw the pictures of the giant brush pile with all the logs. I mean, this dude just powered through it. Some of this I am keeping whole, stuff that's straight that I can use. I'm gonna make a pair of log sawhorses. But some of it's just not even usable. Still have some stuff to get through, but mainly I just want to get the brush out of here. But I mean, it's getting there. Being one person, it's not easy. Yeah, we're gonna put some theories to the test for the average guy. You know, the average woodsman. Develop some techniques. I think the neighbors are going to be in firewood for a while. But yeah, oh, this was I did some chopping last weekend. This was I've got almost a 5-pound Jersey that I love. I hafted that over the winter time. And it has an odd eye. It was like when they put the drift through there when they were forging it. It went in weird, so it was a really weird haft. But I got it done, and it is pretty invincible. Yeah, this is the oak. I haven't gotten to this yet, but I think this Sunday is going to be a day of mostly rest. We might try to get, I think that's the limb that we're gonna get. But yeah, so it's coming along. I hope, you know, it's hard for me. My arms get so sore sometimes. It's hard for me to like hold the camera out there. So if you're getting a picture of my neck, I'm sorry, you know. But anyway, where am I going to set you guys up? I am going to set you guys up. Oh, doesn't that look? Isn't that funny? An axe with a Birkenstock on it. But let's see. Where can I put y'all? Will you all stay on the fence? I think you might. Let's see. Let's give her a test. I mean, this thing is gorgeous. It's flipping gorgeous. I don't need to shave the hair on my arm. Being bald, I need all the hair on my body that I'm not taking hair off of my body. You guys fell down. Sorry about that. I don't know if you can see that, but I mean, whoops. The light's weird this morning. But I mean, that's just like, what was that? 5 or 6 macaroonies? I mean, it's like, this is like how sharp I get my wood chisels almost. And now the dogs can, let's see. Yeah, I don't buy tools to look at. I mean, I look at a lot of tools that I'm not using, but it may look ridiculous if you put together my shop and my garage and everything, but everything gets used at one point in time or another. And you know, a lot of people, they're like, oh my gosh, you're nuts. I'm like, well, you know, I have some of the same tools that I've had since, you know, I've been collecting tools almost all my life, and I take care of them, which is really, you know, take care of your tools. They'll take care of you, you know? I mean, I have an old Makita electric drill that I bought in 1989, and it will still twist your arm off and is as good as the day I bought it. Let's see, hopefully you're getting some of this. I mean, and I'm just like, well, I tell you, these mosquitoes, they're bad. They're gonna carry me off, folks. Oh, that's just, tell you what, this is just as fun. This is just as fun as using the 372. This is awesome. Okay, I think we're gonna get this one down. I think I bought the right one. Although it was tempting to buy the $400 falling axe because it just looked like a He-Man big dog. It looks glorious. Okay, here we go. And don't underestimate the hand tools. Hand tools have been around for a long time, and they're going to be around, you know. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, yeah. Well then, look at that. I'm getting eaten alive down here. You're gonna see me in calamine lotion in the next video. I mean, and I'm not even doing much angular stuff with it. I'm just, I mean, see if we can get this. I mean, ooh, deadly. Let's see. Yeah, I think the Swiss know what they're doing. I do. Oh, you know what? My wife told me, mosquito bites, not gel toothpaste, but the white paste toothpaste. On a mosquito bite, it takes the itch away. Indeed, it does. Oh, this is crazy. Oh. Here I said I'm not going to work, and now I'm working. Look at that. That is solid red oak. And this thing's just like, and I'm just letting the momentum of the axe hit it. Look at that. It helps to hit the wood. It's like, yeah, I'm working on my camera skills, but don't mind the fact that I just chopped my shin open. Look at that, though. Grand Forschbuch. Excellent. Excellent. Oh. Yeah, let's see. I tell you one thing, I gotta do a better job of sharpening my axes, even for the the splitters. I mean, I'm not even, look at that. I'm nailing this like I would nail a finish nail. And here we are. Yeah, we can toss this. Yeah, maybe not. Now I think we can toss it. Oh dearie, you fell on the ground, little mate. Okay. Let's see if we can move this a little bit. It's interesting. Look at the profile. It's like kind of an all-around profile. The bevel's pretty tall. Oh. Oh. Made in Sweden. Ja. Oh dear. Yeah. Let me set you guys down. What's up with that? There we go. See if I can set you guys there. Is that gonna get it? Maybe down a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's good. Get a little two-hand action going. This is going right through a knot. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, you guys. Sorry about that. The phone rang and I didn't have it on airplane mode, so the whole video got interrupted. But I think I'm going to put the camera in a different angle anyway. But look what we got going here. I mean, this is just like effortless. I mean, holy schmazzakolike. Yeah, I mean, I'm not working hard at all with that. So let's see if we can get, oops, that's not gonna work. There we are. Nice, easy strokes. I mean, it's a totally different tool when you're left hand or right handed if you're left handed, but if you're right handed, your left hand's going to be in the palm swell. It's a totally different tool. The balance and weight, because see, I'm just I'm one-handed. I mean, wow. Okay, so now I'm back on the handle again. And you darn near don't even feel it. Back to two-handed in the middle. Probably should have opened that up a little more. But now those are some bigger swings. It's getting there. Now let's see if I can do this.
just barely clobbering it. Keep in mind, this is all cross grain, you know, and that heartwood of this limb is strange looking actually for red oak, but yeah. It's funny because it really is a hybrid kind of thing. Now I'm using it one-handed. I don't even really feel the back of the handle at all. I don't even feel the back of the handle at all. It feels more like a hatchet. So, GBA Granforsbruck in Sweden. So anyway, it's gonna get into the bloody oh, I gotta put it back in its Birkenstock. Look at that. Look at the Birkenstock. There we are. It is in the Birkenstock. Yeah, we have it in the Birkenstock from Sweden. So GB, you know, I'm definitely gonna have to revisit all my chopping axes and make them sharper, and look at the angle on this and the profile. Oh, we did it a little bit. Oh, I gotta round those guys over. That's the one thing. Oh, look at that. I think I'm gonna have to round that over a little bit. A little tear out there. A plus, GB. Anyway, have a good Sunday. Stay strong. And everybody be nice to each other. It makes a difference. It does. You don't have to like people, but you do have to respect them, and you have to treat people with respect. I'm getting tired of watching people disagree with others and get all crazy just because they disagree. Just because you disagree with someone, it doesn't give you the right to be a poop head. So anyway, axes, chainsaws, wood, cutting wood, kindness, and yes, even a little bit of love too. That would be good. Let's get through this. Let's get through it and come out on the other side better people. You know, I mean, I think that's where we have to go, right? That's what I mean. What if we don't? What's the alternative? Everybody being mad at each other, you know? So I guess, what am I trying to say? Just be cool, you know? Don't get too upset about stuff. Control what you can, which is you. Be nice. Be kind. See you on the next one. Adios.